So with the refresh of the battlefield, unfortunately no new updates to how many battlefield memories you get, I was not only able to buy the Android 18, but also awaken the Android 18. If you guys don't know, the Android 18 that you can purchase in the barbershop is a 120% leader for the siblings bond category, and of course she is free to play. So we're going to be showcasing the best free to play siblings bond category team that you can make right now on JP Dokkan. But before we get into that, there is a quick message from my own sibling to you guys. Let me bring him in. Yo, come in. This video is sponsored by KOG Games, the creator of Kurzspell. Kurzspell is a third-person anime-inspired action battle game with variety of modes to play, such as PvP, PvE, co-op, and even custom missions that you can create against big bad bosses. Right now, Kurzspell has gotten a highly anticipated update, which focuses on a new PvE missions, some balance update, and also a new character Lime, a cute heavy hammer hitting paladin from KOG's own classic Grand Chase. With her arrives the first heavy hitting, heal, and support Karma weapon, which can be obtained for free or be purchased on Steam. Start playing now for free using my link in the description as always, or in the pinned comments, and thank you to KOG once again for this opportunity. Let's get back into the video. I'll bring it back to JPhanta. Alright, so, and that's how you easily do a sponsored video. Okay, so this is the team that we have right here. We have obviously the Android 18 from the barbershop for the 120% leader and 3 key. We have the new Androids right here, the 17 and 18. They will be partnered together pretty much the whole entire time, and it's going to be super effective because we are doing one of those longer events, the history event on the Super Warriors, so building up the attack and defense is going to be nice. Unfortunately, the rest of the team aren't so great on this event, but they are still good when it comes to like Dokkan events and such like that. So we have the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta in here, the Ultimate Gohan from the World Tournament, pretty nice attack and defense stat, and then we have the Physical Goten in here, which is going to be probably the best linking partner in here for the Go Bros. Unfortunately, Go Bros isn't very notorious for linking up with too many people, so we're just going to jump straight into here and see how far we get as per usual. So the rotation is terrible, not going to lie to you. But, let's see what our stats are. 80,000, okay. I mean, we can start off like this for now, as long as we can search for a super attack, build up the attack and defense of the Go Bros. Make sure we super attack with the 18 here. She's actually going to be in the floater spot, only because she is really not needed, I guess. She only has, she has 0 dupes, actually. And we took a super there, which kind of sucked. But we got 325,000 HP. There's a lot of HP to work with, which is nice. And I think part of her passive with the Android 17 part, not really necessary. I think it's built-in criticals. But I don't know whether or not it activates with the Android 17 future. So we'll have to figure that one out in a bit. Ooh, Goten will probably have to be here just so we can tank a little bit. I'll keep the 17 on board so we can build up the attack and defense. But so far, so good. I mean, everybody here is super attacked. Goten works well when Vegeta's on here, so that's a nice bonus to increase his defense through his passive. But his super attack mechanic only raises his attack. So there's actually 2 units that infinitely raise attack. There's 2 units that infinitely raise attack and defense. And then you just have Vegeta and Ultimate Gohan and then Go Bros. Ultimate Gohan's not too bad. If you want the stuns, he's a good option. I forgot if there's any other options to bring, but we're going to do like this. I think we can show off the dodging mechanic at the very least before the end of the phase. In this video, I was quite mistaken about her passive. I thought that the critical was only affected through Android 17 or 16 being on the rotation, but it's pretty much her whole passive. So she only gets attack and defense plus 100%. And of course, she's still pretty decent with her attacks at 111,000, especially with no dupes. That's pretty decent. It's just her defense. We have to put the other Android 18 in the last spot so that she can meet up with 17 in a bit. She took 28,000, which is quite a lot. And we got no dodges. I think it's only 18% to dodge. And we get an additional super attack with the Go Bros, which is nice. First stage didn't go so well, but that's because, you know, we're taking our time fixing up our rotations pretty much. Alright, Goten, you go there. I will have to use an Android 8 here. One super attack could pretty much punish us, especially when our rotations aren't really that set, and we have type disadvantage at the end. Don't obviously have to worry about that now with the Android 8 too much. Like, the defense on Go 10, 75,000. Everybody here has about 75,000, which is respectable when it comes to normal attacks. Of course, when it comes to super attacks in the later game, it's not going to go so well. 318,000. Alright, that's not bad. It's one of those units that can defend pretty well. Still 105,000. Gonna get that Dokkan mode soon. 1 mil critical damage and a additional super attack. It's gonna help us defend a little bit more as well. I'm pretty sure Vegeta's the one that builds up his defense through his super attack mechanic. Although only for 1 turn, unfortunately. 5,000 for type disadvantage. Not bad. And we can do this, so that would be good. Fortunately, the Gohan does not link up with the Go Bros. Still struggling on the 18 key super, but we'll eventually get there. That should drop our AGLs. Pretty good. And the super attack for everybody. 1.9 million attack stat. 1 mil damage. Let's go. And of course, the additionals coming into play will take out Krillin pretty easily. Actually, our health build-up was pretty nice as well. I'm going to put 18 at the middle, only because she has the chances to dodge, so... What sucks having too many tech units is that you have to focus on which one you want to have most of the tech orbs. In the late game, probably 17 will value more on the green orbs compared to the Ella Go Bros, because you want to get that HP recovery so that we can survive even longer. 755,000 and the additional super. I also forgot to mention, when we get to the end game, we get those additional super attacks as well when it comes to Hybrid Saiyans versing, so that's good. That's going to be a very crucial part if we actually make it to the Gohan parts. There is a Super Trunks part as well, so we can activate that pretty early in. And that will obviously build up attack defense much more. And we finally got our rotations pretty much where we want it to be. 269,000 attack stat for the Go Bros with 131,000 defense. 122k for the Go 10 with 50,000 defense. Let's grab the 18 key. Obviously, we haven't grabbed all the orbs that we need. So that attack stat is going to rise, obviously. 500,000 for the Go Bros, which is insane. We'll see Go 10 do some pretty good damage. Unfortunately, out of the Trunks and the Go 10 got the low end of the stick. I think Trunks is more valuable as a card compared to Go 10. But Go Bros, though, 3.5 mil critical. Maybe it can be like... I mean, last time we used Go Bros was on the... I think the Koku's family team. Unfortunately, it didn't do too well when it came to the last phase, but hopefully this time he can come into clutch. Let's see, what's our defense stats? I think I'm gonna go like this, because we can possibly dodge. Let's grab these. And if we do end up getting a critical with the 18, then that kind of confirms that her last part of her passive activates, even though it's Android 17 future instead of Android 17 in oh my, 142,000. Haven't had the real time to really build up the defense. I gotta save at least one healing, one Android 8 for the end battles, for sure. A little time to build up, but we'll get there. Can we get the dodge? Alright, I think we can build up the Dokkan meter enough in order to Dokkan mode. I will leave the active skill for the last fight. Yes. Alright, so that's going to give us the full heal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Which is great. Get all 6 for the full amount of damage and the heal back. And as long as Piccolo does not super attack at the end, we should be good. Let's see how much damage this will do, though. 7.8 million damage! Oh my, oh my. Oh, this is perfect as well. We can have type advantage while tanking and hopefully get the dodge this time around. Since we're full HP, Gohan is self-sufficient as long as his HP, I think, is over 80%. But I don't think that the Android 17 part really activated. I'm not too sure if that is a real thing or not. If Android 17 counts. If not, then that's kind of a shaft. Because that means she doesn't get the extra attack and defense and the evasion. And the criticals as well. Like, she kind of relies on having 17 in the team. Which means we'll probably... I mean, if that's the case, I would probably recommend you swap out Ultimate Gohan or... Yeah, Ultimate Gohan for, like, Android 17, honestly. Because Android 18 at this point is kind of necessary for the leader skill, of course. So, I guess I kind of lied if that's the case in terms of best free-to-play team. But I hope you guys will forgive me, right? Right? Actually, now that I think about it, it's not worth it. I lied. Again. It is definitely not worth it, bring it, only because Android 18 is going to be in the floater. If I bring in Android 17, it's most likely going to be in the floater as well. So, actually, don't even worry. Don't even worry. I realized why I picked this team. Ooh, 34k at this late of a stage. Is there any int phases at... I think there's the int phases at the end, I assume. Alright, so anyway, we are going to take out the Vegeta right here. I want to see what the stats are like right now for the 17 and 18. 100,000 defense. Not bad, not bad. Still got a lot to work on, though, if we want to survive for the longest amount of time. $900,000 critical. Alright, Trunks is the easy part, because we have the extra effect on the Android part of the rotation. Active skill, don't need it. I think we should be able to survive this pretty easily. Fingers crossed. You know, I will use an Icarus. You never know, you never know. Ultimate Gohan's defense is pretty low, as I remember Goten took a lot of damage as well. 4.2 million attacks that we're just relying on GoPros getting the critical so that we can get through the phases a lot faster. Like that, 3.2 million critical. And getting those additionals with maybe an additional super attack. Goten's attack stat is at 600,000 now, which is pretty decent. 17k. Yeah, we definitely needed that Icarus right there. Thank you. We almost died. Almost. Okay, so let's grab these. Let's grab these. And we'll grab this. I don't think we will need to heal up until next turn. As long as the super attack is against one of these two. Plus, we get the additional super attacks in. There we go. Maybe we can get a triple. I haven't actually seen them do a triple super attack since I don't really verse that many Hybrid Saiyans on the day-to-day basis. Oh, additional normal. Close enough. Let's see. How about this type? 800,000 attack stat. This is type advantage now, so that's good. Come on, and we're going to get the additional super. And then additional. Let's go! Triple super attacks in a row. That's what we wanted to see. Alright, what's next? Is it Goku next? It is Goku next. Alright. I can safely say that we probably need an item. You know, just a hunch. Just a small hunch. I will use a Android 8. And then we'll rely solely on healing through orbs next time that happens. Unfortunately, Goten here is going to be a little bit scary. I'll probably get him out of the rotation ASAP until we get to the final phase. But I'm pretty surprised of how fast we actually got through to this stage specifically. So hopefully that we can keep this up in terms of speed. Because when last time I used the Androids team, oh, that took forever. Did not want that. Nice. Additional super is very important right here. Means we can take the double-digit damage. Okay, defense stats. Oh, 200,000. Pretty good. Let's go like that. We gotta get the Dokkan fast as... We gotta get the Dokkan ASAP. That way we can get more heal backs. Probably have like 2 more Dokkan modes at max. I mean, 1 for maybe the next phase, depending on how fast we beat this, and then 1 on the final. Okay, we dodge it. Dodge more? No. I wish we could stun. That would have been nice. Alright, we got type advantage. Our defense is at 163. Well, we can have type advantage. Yeah, we're gonna go with this route, I think. Because we want Goten at the end. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Let's hope for the best, I guess. It will be only a 12 key because I kind of want these orange orbs to build up the Dokkan meter and to get a little bit of HP back. We'll probably need it. 29,000? Okay, we took the super there. That's better than taking a super attack against Go Bros. Like, ah, come on, man. Come on. Really? We might die here. We might die here. Well, that's going to wrap up this showcase, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Let me know in the top right corner what you guys think about the team. It definitely needs an improvement. Unfortunately, there's nothing really you can do unless you put 18 in the main rotation and then every off rotation have 17 appear. But, I mean, overall, it's a very good team. I mean, Go Bros carried it a lot, and you have a 17 and 18 to build up attack and defense. So I think it's like a B or an A tier team. It got to Goku pretty fast, I'm not going to lie. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up the video. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you in tomorrow's video as always. Link is in the description to Kurt's Spell if you want to play the game, as well as in the pinned comments. So make sure you click those. But anyway, see you in tomorrow's video. Stay fizzy. Peace out.